Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Danielle, and if you're new here, I tend to do things like grocery videos and meals of the week videos, as well as occasionally the odd recipe video as well. You can see my hair's a little bit of a mess because I did go on an hour-long walk today. It wasn't super blustery or anything, but it was blustery enough or sort of windy enough that my hair became a little bit frazzled. But it was enjoyable. Did that before I nipped into the library, and then most importantly for you guys, I did then go to Lidl as well. Didn't spend a huge amount because, as you might know, or if you're new here you might not know I suppose, I sort of went to Costco, did a bit of a bigger shop last week, so I didn't need to get a lot this time around at all. So I will show you the bits I picked up, and as always I will pop onto the screen the total price of the item as well. And then I'll go over kind of what I intend to do for a meal plan for the week, if I actually have any plans at all. So this week's little spend ended up coming in at just under £12, and as you can see there aren't a huge amount of items here at all. I did pick up some frozen sweet corn. They hadn't had any for the last couple of weeks, and I didn't want to get a huge bag of it in Costco just because I don't go through a huge amount, but I wanted to have some of it. Then I also picked up some condensed milk and some milk chocolate. Now I got both of these to kind of give a bit of a recipe a go. Apparently if you mix them both together really slowly, you can kind of turn it into a sort of fudge. Not exactly a fudge at all, but something representing that. Then I also grabbed some reduced fat sour cream and chive dip and some guacamole. I still have the sort of tortilla chips that I picked up last week, and I was thinking that it might be good to do them all of these things combined, along with some sort of ground meat, sort of beef, some pork, some turkey, something like that, just to be able to do it into kind of a natural kind of combination with some cheese as well. I finished off all of the eggs that I had, so I wanted to pick some more up, firstly for a recipe, but then also just to be able to have them as parts of breakfast or lunches somewhere along the lines. With the idea of the recipe that would involve those eggs, I did also pick up some smoked bassa fillet. You'd quite often use haddock for the recipe I'm planning to do, but this worked out cheaper and these look a lot better than some of the haddock pieces, so I figured I'd just save a bit of money there. Then again, Lidl haven't had any hoops in for several weeks, possibly even a month or two at this point, but I did spot some today, so I just picked up a couple of tins. I do find these great for, again, breakfast, lunches, part of quick dinners, something like that. But I will have to be careful because they do have a bit of sugar in them. Then I picked up a bag of baking potatoes. I'd normally get loose potatoes, but I did have my free sort of potato, well, my free vegetable thing, so I decided to put it towards the potatoes. And I can always then chop some of them up and put them into the freezer, part boiled or something as well. Now I've picked up another loaf of bread. So, do I actually have any meal plans? Well, here's the thing. Yes and no. With the smoked sort of dyed fish that I got, I'm thinking of doing sort of a category. Obviously, it won't be that exactly because it isn't haddock, it's bass, but we'll be able to do something similar with it, which is why I also got quite a lot of eggs. Also planning to do sort of more eggs for breakfast or lunches as well. But then other meals wise, not completely sure what I'm going to do. One day I'm going to have the other Costco pizza that I had. I'm going to do that probably sort of in the middle of the week or something. Thinking I'll do so I made up some turkey mince meatballs last weekend when I did the Costco sort of purchasing. So I'm probably going to take some of those out, do it with a few things. I still have quite a few vegetables left, which is why I didn't buy a large amount of them. Then I got those potatoes and everything, and I'm thinking I'll probably do sort of a dish that involves either some air fryer fries or perhaps a bit of mash or something with them as well. So I do still have a lot of different meats and things in the freezer. It will kind of partly depend on what takes my fancy sort of on a particular morning at the minute as well. Definitely going to do sort of a little bit of chicken, perhaps a chicken pesto kind of thing as well. But yeah, I don't necessarily have huge plans for different things, especially where, as you can see, the weather is continuing to get nicer, get more spring, summer-like. It's kind of meaning I'm shifting in terms of what I'm wanting to cook, how long I'm wanting to spend cooking, what I'm wanting to cook. I do still have some prawns as well, so I might end up doing kind of a bit of a sort of paella kind of thing. But yeah, I don't really have a huge sort of plan for different meals, if I'm being completely honest. I do still have a lot of 0% fat Greek yogurt and then frozen berries, seeds and everything to be able to keep doing those as sort of breakfast or lunches when I'm not wanting to do eggs or sandwiches and stuff as well. And then I still have plenty of snacks from when I went to Costco that I can have throughout the day. So I'm still continuing on trying to do kind of low sugar options as well as kind of calorie deficit and everything. And I will say that I feel like it's been working for me. I feel a lot less kind of inflamed and puffy. Haven't necessarily seen a huge difference in terms of my weight, but I feel better in myself. And at this stage, that is obviously kind of a pretty important factor. But I know this was a pretty short one this week, but I do hope you did enjoy. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing for more of these, for my Meals of the Week videos, all of that kind of stuff. And until I do see you again, I hope you all have a fantastic week. Choose your foods wisely. Don't end up spending too much on the groceries because they do seem to constantly keep it sort of crawling up in price, however hard we try. And do take care of yourself. Bye for now.